Wagwan gang, back in this thing. And if you really gang, bang that like button. Like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and show love. People be so cheap, but it's free. It's really, really free. YouTube is free. So if you just want to show some love or put something in the comments, shout out to my Tazzies Baddies. I'm wearing this chocolate hoodie today because I'm talking about a chocolate queen named Doechii. Okay, so today it feels like it's the year of the verses. It's Doechii versus Aiden. Aiden Ross, a Twitch streamer, YouTuber. I ain't gonna hold you. This joint kind of caught me off guard because Doechii just dropped a really dope song with SZA called "Girl Get Up." It made me want to just like Harlem. It feels great. So when the song came out, like I'm vibing to it. Out the blue, I see Aiden dissing her. So I mean, when you see it, you see this Jewish white. If you want to, I mean, race is gonna come up regardless. But what I think is nutty is any dude. Like, respect is respect, but any dude going out their way to talk about a female is weird, dog. Like, super weird. And I had to go back and look because I'm not privy. Like, I don't be like, I'm on my business. You know what I'm saying? But as a black female rapper myself, as an artist, and I see that, I'm like, yo, buddy, you tripping. And there's been so many different people that's been getting into it. But I had to do a little homework to figure out, okay, how did we get here anyways? So I had found this clip of Aiden Ross. I guess he was out at lunch with Akademiks, and he said that the real reason that he ever dissed Doechii is because she dissed 9-to-5 workers. I don't know why. I don't think Doechii. It's not that I think. I know Doechii is not the first person to diss 9-to-5 workers because Dame Dash does that a lot. But I don't see, and I'm not trying to ignite any beef. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see Aiden Ross going at Doechii. So my thing is, why is it that when Doechii talks about 9-to-5 workers, does it bother you so much? Are you going at everybody? Nah, I think it might have to do something with affiliation, or that I feel like a dart or something's like, I don't believe in conspiracy, but I'm just looking at how this is kind of rolling out, and it makes me think back to when Kendrick went at Drake on his verse with Young Thug and Metro Boomin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little warning shot or whatever. But that's kind of what unpacked the whole thing. I don't think that Drake saw that coming. But in the same way, I'm looking at, okay, I don't think it's a coincidence. You got two TDE artists, SZA and Doechii, that team up on a song. As soon as the song comes out, we're in the year of the Iceman. The Iceman album didn't drop, but we know Aiden is cool with Drake. But for whatever reason, you got the two Jews versus two black girls. And I'm not, the reason why I say that is because there's so many affiliations to it that just him doing that could be the spark of this Iceman era. Like, nobody's safe, because some people might go back. I think one of the things that I saw that Aiden was like, watch, they're going to say that I'm not allowed to say anything because I'm white and because I'm Jewish. But it's like, to me, it's like you're looking for something. And then when you go and you double down and you say things like, she's a horrible musician. That's an opinion. If that's how you feel, there's nothing wrong with that statement. It was a rigged ass Grammy. And we say that all the time. We say that if it works for whoever it works for, then it's a good Grammy. But if it's not, then it's rigged. She's an industry plant. I did not know that he was a gardener, but this industry plant, man, if that's the case, they say the same thing about Drake. They've said certain different things, but it doesn't look cool at all. It's just wild to get on the internet and to see this white man like just going hard behind the computer and doing all this. But we're in that era right now where people can throw rocks from the house, you know what I'm saying, and not have to take any accountability. But I just don't get like why you don't have another topic to talk about. You're a streamer, so why you got to talk about her? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to go so hard about the 9-to-5 stuff? Because even in the song, what I heard, it was kind of like this Jim Jones and the Cam thing. I don't know what the diss was from Doechii in the song, but if hit dogs holler. If the shoe fits, somebody gonna put that joint on and wear it. And my thing is that a guilty conscience always speaks first. So sometimes you can ambiguously just throw something out there and then you look and you like, oh, they fell for that joint. Like, knowing that, like, that's how people are. The human nature of people is that somebody's gonna feel the need to respond. And when you start to bring, I thought what was corny, I mean, he was doing a stream with some black guy. I don't know the guy, but he was saying that, Doechii won Grammys, and then he teamed up, and I said this in my other video, that he did a song with 6ix9ine. To kind of like double down on his diss. But my thing is this, you're going this hard on Doechii. Like, when you add it all up, it started with you saying that you dissed Doechii because she dissed 9-to-5 workers and you didn't like that. And as a matter of fact, do I even have that clip? Like, I probably still got that clip. Like, I seen that, John. Like, you're mad at Doechii You know what I'm saying? For I can't even, I'm not even about to pull it up, but I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's a little bit more personal. And then it comes out at the same time as the SZA affiliation. And mind you, SZA and Drake used to be cool. I feel like there's some type of affiliation with it, because also too, in the midst of that happening, Drake is facing a RICO. I'm gonna do another video on that one, but he's facing a RICO because of his Stake app and the stuff that he's doing with Aiden. And people will try to like throw dirt on other people's name and get people to go dig stuff up, but then not even realizing that yo shit ain't legit for real. I don't know how Aiden Ross came up. I think somebody said that he was like a video game streamer, you know, or whatever. But we get to a point where it's like we come from an era of journalists, right? Where we have like, you know, shout out to Angie Martinez, shout out to Lauren LaRosa, newer, you know, journalists, Charlemagne. I'm not thinking Charlemagne. I like Charlemagne, but I was going to say like journalism type of Sway in the Morning, you know, coming from people that really study this. But it's like what merits, like I went to Howard University, you know what I'm saying? Like I studied journalism, like I've come from radio and everybody's picking up a microphone. I think Joe Budden said this. He was like, I'm not a journalist, I'm a podcaster. Like understanding the difference and the platform and what people are getting, like there's probably a whole bunch of black female streamers, but my thing is that like, you got to really watch the people that you allow people to talk. Like can't nobody be around me just talking shit like that around me. I'm just like, if I was I am a black woman, but if I was around him, or you know what I'm saying, and he was my people's, you got to check your people. And the fact that people think that it's okay, and then you see Akademiks, it just looks like a sexism thing. Now you have a white Jewish guy talking about a black woman, and then black men are coming to do it too. And then I saw, you know, Problem, also known as Jason Martin now because he changed his name, Glasses Malone. A lot of people are saying like, hey, this ain't gonna end well for you. But the crazy part is that like, okay, if Glasses Malone, you know what I'm saying, does decide to like, you know, call the streets to beat him up or something like that. Now there's a paper trail. Now he's on the internet screaming like, I wish you would put your hands on me. I'll head tap you. It's like, it sounds very performative, and I tell people this all the time. I don't code switch, I tone switch. Like my code is always going to stay the same. Like Taz Tycoon, that's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm talking to a shorty, a Tazzy baddie, shout out Tazzy's baddies, you know, my voice might be a little bit different. If I'm talking to a kid, you know what I'm saying, or elderly person, but it's like really standing on business and principles. And when I go into a place and I watch somebody switch up as soon as we walk through the door, I'm just like off rip. Like it makes me uncomfortable. Like I don't want to have to buy I need to buy the car that comes with the parts. And I need any peers in my life to already have their 5 senses. I'm really cool. People irritate me a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. I like to stay inside like conversations. Like people don't actively listen or pay attention to what they have going on. You got to be very cognizant of your energy and who you're affiliated with, because it's almost like anybody that's affiliated with him is not saying that we all think the same, but it's like y'all just allowing this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you want yes men around you and they're never gonna challenge you. But when you go so far in your career with yes men, look at where Diddy ended up. No, and I'm not saying it's gonna be the same exact scenario, but like you don't want people around you that are just gonna validate. People will do anything for money, anything for clout, just to stick around. And I've always found that like super corny. And I just think it's super corny to be talking about Doechii like this. It's like, okay, man, if you feel this hard about 9 to 5, say that John once. But to me, it sounds like beef sells, pause. It sells. It's like fucking, it's this glizzy gang right now. Like that's what it is. Like if you could find somebody to if you could find an op on the internet, it could be 50 and Papoose, 50 and Jim Jones, Cam and Jim, like Damon 50. You know what I'm saying? Doechii. But think about it. It puts Doechii in conversation, a TDE. It's almost like a tandem. Like every time Doechii's name comes up, so does Aiden's. So that's kind of like a way of putting TDE with Stake and OVO. It's just weird. It's weird. Some people need other people to talk junk about them, and the ones that don't respond, that let it fizzle out, that's really, really the best. And as you notice, from what I noticed, I mean, unless I'm missing something, I ain't seen Doechii say anything back. Like I said, I really enjoyed the song, but for me, it just seemed like, hey, it's like, yo, shorty just dropped the song. Like, what is the irony of the timing? We're in the 11 days into the new year. Like, and then we already dealing with this. It's just nasty. Like January been starting off nasty for the last like 2 years, and I'm just over it. But Again, this is what the people want to hear about. But like I said, I'm a Doechii fan. Alligator bites don't heal. Shorty snap. Girl, get up. I'm jacking it. I'm not jacking any disrespect. I think it's corny. I think it's nutty. Like I said, I don't got no beef with nobody, but I got respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect is very important. So shout out to 6ix9ine. Shout out to Doechii. Shout out to TDE. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that like we should just find better ways, especially like I said, speaking from a woman, it's just nutty and corny, man, to see men talking like that. Like it just seems like real girly. Like I don't know. Like I said, I don't want no smoke. But look, shout out to my chocolate queens, my Tazzies baddies. Shout out to my chocolate queen Doechii. You feel me? Gonna have to get you some Tazzies baddies merch. You already know we good in every hood. Like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And if you really gang, bang that like button. Taz Tycoon, Tazzies baddies.
Tycoon running up the score, Tazzies baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty. Call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage. Slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models. Tycoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon. Damn, all your bitches bad. Tell them they can come along.